So yeah, we have Urvashi today who will be taking the session on resume building, how effectively and how that resume can help you to get a job successfully. Over to you, Urvashi. Thank you.
Thank you, Shivani,
Yeah,
and thank you, WeSkill Technology, for having me.
yeah,
So this is the
always.
second time we are doing this session, and we're very happy to receive such a good response. A lot of people registered, and few of them texted that they were not able to make it. But I'm really glad all of you were able to make it for the session. Did you also get a message from my end asking you a question about this session? If you have any questions about your career or resume, so we have a lot of us. So if you keep unmuting yourself, it would create a lot of chaos. So if I could just request you to use a chat option in the Zoom, you'll find a chat option. So use that. Let's communicate through there. Okay. And for others who have still kept their video off, trust me, you won't make the most out of this session if your video is off. Okay, it's not for me that I keep asking you to turn on your video, but for you to, for you to be more engaged in the session, for you to take away most out of the session. Okay, so kindly mute yourself. I can still hear a lot of disturbance. Continue. Yes, thank you so much. Yes. What we did initially was I texted most of you all. I hope that if you have any question, you can ask me so that we can discuss that during the session. Now, for a lot of people, resume building is a very short thing. Half an hour sessions भी कई लोग रखते हैं, कोई लोग 45 minute session रखते हैं. Normally, if you see a lot of webinars which are happening, the reason we don't keep it for a short duration is because we want to cover a lot of things. Okay, resume, to make it more effective, the one of the simple way is to have an attention to detail. जो minute चीजें हैं, जो normally people over, they don't pay attention, they skip through it. That is something that you need to pay attention, and that is how you make a good resume. So there's a lot of things we need to discuss, but then of course we don't have enough time. There's an online session, so there's very few things that we can actually cover here. So to make it more useful, to make it more fruitful for everyone, whatever questions you have about resume, please do ask now. If apart from resume, about your LinkedIn profile or anything about your career growth or career advancement, anything you want to ask, you can ask me that. How to make a resume? A lot of people get stuck there कि ठीक है resume बनाना है, but where do I start from? मैं सबसे पहले क्या करूं? Okay. So I have a PPT made, but before that, I just want to make it a very casual, interactive session with you all. Okay. So I'm going to start very casually, and then I'll also share my presentation, and we'll go through each step of making a right resume. Okay. When I was in my college and I had to make my resume for the first time, I had no idea what to do. So what I initially did was see what my friends are doing. So जब मेरे friends का resume बन गया, तो मैंने उनसे उनका resume मांगा और देखा कि उन्होंने क्या लिखा है, right? And that's a very simple way to start off things. You just go on the web and see how a resume looks like. Okay, that's how you start, that's how you begin. You just see what are the variable options. Okay. Now some of you had asked me in the chat if you can share a template with me, or if you can share a format with me. Now I can do that, and in the chat box at the end of the session I'll share a link with you. It's a very very amazing website. He gives a lot of tools for free, and there's a resume builder. So what you do on a resume builder is वहाँ पे एक template रहता है. Please keep everyone please keep yourself on mute.
I would request सबको कि आप लोग mute में चले जाइए. I'll try, otherwise I'll have to do it on myself. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Shivani.
Urvashi. Yeah.
Yes. So sorry for the disturbance there. Yeah, so I was talking about the link and the templates that some of you were asking. So there is a website, and in fact there are a lot of applications, there are a lot of websites. Even on Microsoft Word you'll find a template, ready-made template available for you on building a resume. So formatting should not be that much of difficulty, I must say. It's just about paying attention to detail, knowing what you want your resume to look like. Okay? So initially, when you want to start off, just see what are the variable resumes available on internet. Just go through how your colleagues, how your friends are making a resume, and see if you can get some idea around it. Second thing that you can do is go to resume builder. You can just search resume, free resume builder, and you'll find plenty of websites जहाँ पे format खुद ही हो जाता है. You just need to put in your details, and once you say okay, it will give you a well formatted resume ready to print. One more option is to make a very good LinkedIn profile. So on LinkedIn also, if you make your profile very good, you add everything, there is an option in this is profile print as a resume, and again there you have well formatted ready-made resume. Okay, but the major game, the entire resume building, how to make your resume unique or how to make it effective, is all about the words that you use. Okay, that's the major game changer over there. So I would like to focus mostly on that part, and we're going to cover those things as well. You know, it's very unique. It's to you what you want to say, but few tips over here which will help you to make your resume stand out. Okay, before we move on to me showing your presentation, if you have any more further questions on how to start with your resume, you can ask me in the chat box.
Yeah, Rishi. So we are getting a lot of questions in the chat box. So do you want to take it up now or take it later on? Anything to do.
uh,
So
I have not received any question in the chat box. I think they must have sent you
yes,
in
yes,
the
yes,
private
yes, yes.
chat.
So maybe I
Okay.
can just go through. There are two questions right now. So one person, Om is saying that I'm
Okay.
pharmacy student. How to make a resume? Another, Harshada, can we use the overleaf for the resume? I think these are the two questions as of now we have received.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't get your second question.
So can we use the overleaf for the resume? That's from Harshada. I'm not sure what the overleaf would mean, but
Overly.
yeah, overleaf. Overleaf.
Okay. Is it some website perhaps? I'm not sure what
Not,
overly
no, I'm not
means.
sure about that. If Harshita is there, you can unmute yourself and ask your question, Harshita. Harshita, आप है इधर?
Ma'am, that is a two-page. Like I'm a Rajesh Negi. There's a overleap means one more page. Like whether it's supposed to be one page and one more pages is there. Like
Okay, very interesting question. Thank you. I'll answer that. So,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people in India, unfortunately, don't know what is the difference between a resume and a CV. When I started, like, you know, in college, I thought कि जितना बड़ा resume रहेगा उतना ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा. So I purposefully, you know, added a lot of spaces, थोड़ा font size बढ़ा के कैसे तो भी उसको एक पेज की जगह पे दो पेज बड़ा कर दिया मैंने कि at least मैं बोल सकूँ कि मेरा दो पेज का resume है. But you know, the difference here is that, you know, one need to understand is resume is just a brief information about you, and that is why it strictly has to be one page, especially if you're applying to colleges, MBA colleges, or even foreign universities. They would strictly ask you for a one page resume no matter how many years of experience you have. Even if you have 10, 11 years of experience, they need one page resume only. Whereas when we talk about CV, curriculum vitae, usme it is much more detailed, and that is when your profile can be more than one page. Okay, so if you're applying to a more senior level where, you know, it's not a campus placement, it's not like I'm going to take 20 interviews and then select 4 5 people. It's a very senior position, and I'm going to take 2 to 3 interviews hardly. So that time I want to shortlist a lot based on the CV, not on the interview. Freshers के लिए क्या हो जाता है, resume is just okay, ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत देख लिया, basic criteria match होती है, interview के लिए बुला दो, and then interview में major shortlisting होता है. So that time you just need a short profile, one page. Whereas for a senior level where you know, you want to give much more detail about you, it can go on to 2 to 3 pages also. That would be your CV, your detailed information. and वहाँ पे for every aspect, every work experience that you have, you give much more detail. वहाँ पे बहुत डिटेल में you mention कि क्या काम था, कौन से प्रोजेक्ट पे काम किया था. Whereas in resume, you just mentioned you worked on different projects. So that's the difference. So resume 1 page, CV on the other hand can go on to 2 more pages. Okay. And coming to the question about pharmacy student, whether you're a pharmacy student, engineering student, or any other background student, the structure remains more or less same. Okay. We're going to come to the structure. We're going to see what are the things that you must mention on your resume and what are the things you should not mention on your resume. So your answer will be, your question will be answered shortly. Okay. Any other questions, Shivani?
Yeah. So after that, I think there is another question from Snehal Javeri. What is the appropriate sequence of displaying details in the CV? So I think that,
Yes.
of course, you will cover that.
Yes, I'll cover that in the formatting.
Right. So Snehal, Urvashi will be covering that when she'll be starting off with the presentation. Okay, great.
Just give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, is my screen visible for everyone? Just give me a thumbs up.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Is it, ma'am?
Great.
Yes. So, first of all, I'll just have 5 questions, and by the end of the 5 questions, you will know whether your resume is ready or not. So, the very first question is, do you have a resume? Right? So, you must know whether you are making a resume, or are you making a CV, or are you making a profile. Okay? For different work opportunities, for different job opportunities, it will vary whether you're applying for a senior level. If you are into graphic designing or any creative field, your resume would be very graphical. It will have colorful graphics, or some infographics as well. Whereas if you're applying to a corporate level job, it would be very basic. So at the end, I'll share my profile and a sample resume also. In my profile, I've put a lot of pictures in one corner, because for me, pictures, they show what kind of work I do. For me, it is important. Whereas for other people, the other resume that I have is of a Python developer. There you don't need an image. So you need to understand whether you have a resume or not, or whether you are building a CV. What is it that you want to build? Okay. Understand and accept that making a good resume is a time consuming task. Okay. You cannot be like, ठीक है मुझे अभी job apply करना है, आज ही मैंने कुछ तो लिख दिया and I'm starting applying, let's see where I get a job. Okay? If you're not putting efforts into getting a job, why would company take an effort to shortlist you or to select your profile, right? They can clearly make out how much time you have put into making a resume. And it's just one time thing. You make a good resume for once and all, and then later on you just have to update thoda bahut idhar udhar add karna hai, and then you are ready. Okay. Best effective job applying strategies also that you make a separate resume for each profile that you want to apply for. For example, I'm good at communication, so let's say I want to apply for sales profile, but I also can apply for customer relationship profile, right? Both opportunities is good for me, both is something that I'm interested in, but my resume would have to be different for each profile. बिकॉज एक में मैं उनको ये कन्विंस करने का ट्राई करना चाहूंगी मेरे रेज्यूमे के थ्रू दैट आई एम राइट फिट फॉर एज अ सेल्स पर्सन, whereas in other resume I would want to convince that I'm the right fit for a customer relationship manager officer. So what you want to convince them at the end, if they see your resume, they read your resume, what is the perception जो उनके mind में आना चाहिए about you, that would vary. So accordingly you need to change your resume a little bit. Some people, if you're really interested in a particular job and it's a high profile job, acha pay, everything is best, then you also change the same resume. Sales profile ke liye, company to company you change slightly. That is also something which works very well. So but your basic structure has to be ready कि ये मेरा structure है and मुझे इस चीज में change करना है. So वो एक mindset के साथ रहना है कि ठीक है, it is going to take time, so dedicate enough time for it. That's all I want to highlight over
नाही
here.
ते ना मी करणार आहे. हा ऐकू येतं ना?
Next, I would like to focus on the formatting. Okay. Like I said, nowadays you have a lot of resume builder, you have resume templates available. So formatting should actually not be difficult, but then still a lot of resume में वो problem रहता है अभी भी, because one thing is we are not good with MS Word. हमने वो use करना सीखा ही नहीं, तो basic हम लोग कुछ तो लिख के छोड़ देते हैं. And then उसमें कुछ font का error है, कुछ ये है, and I understand it's very time consuming. वो कभी कभार नहीं होता है the way we want it to be, and then we just leave it. Okay, we don't pay attention to it. So like I said, it's all about paying attention to details. So formatting is all about that, and if you know how to use technology well, then you can go for such resume building applications. Yes, there are Android applications also. बहुत सारे apps है, उसमें आप लिखते जाओ and they'll give you a format. Laptop पे you can do it. यहाँ तो MS Word में जो template है, उस basis पे you can do it. These are few things you can just take a screenshot of these. These are few things that you need to keep in mind when you are formatting your resume. One thing is the length. Okay, if it's one page, it's one page. If it's two page, it's two page. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि एक पेज है and second page पे सिर्फ एक दो लाइन है. Then it doesn't look good. Then you need to either change your template कि वो एक इसमें fit हो जाए, या तो you need to improve your content. कुछ तो करके it should look good. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि एक पेज पूरा भरा हुआ है और second page पे सिर्फ एक दो लाइन है. So that is something that you need to keep in mind. Font, जितना simple font रहेगा उतना better, and the ideal is to keep a same font throughout your resume. Maximum 2 font, just to heading के लिए दूसरा font, content के लिए दूसरा font हो सकता है, but those should also go with each other. And like I said, based on your profile, for creative you can use creative fonts, but then talking in general about corporate jobs, about pharmacy job, engineering jobs, font simple, Times New Roman या Arial ऐसे कोई simple font चलेगी. Margin is very important because कई सारे resume builders जो है वो ये margin का option नहीं देते, वो उनका काफी end तक लिखा हुआ रहता है text. So there's nothing wrong in that. It's just aesthetically वो अच्छा नहीं लिखता है. So that is something to keep in mind. Spacing, कई बार हम heading लिखते हैं, उसके बाद जब हम लोग details लिखते हैं उसका 2-3 bullet points, तो उसका spacing proper नहीं होता, जिसकी वजह से again वो aesthetically थोड़ा अजीब लगता है. Template, like I said, a lot of templates are available, but choosing a right template which fits your profile is important. उसके लिए you need to keep in mind कि मुझे mention क्या क्या करना है. ठीक है, मैं अपने past experience के बारे में mention कर सकती हूँ, और क्या मैं mention कर सकती हूँ. So once you know that कि हाँ ये सब मुझे mention करना है, या template देख के ठीक है इधर मैं ये लिख सकती हूँ, इधर मैं इसके बारे में लिख सकती हूँ, हाँ इधर मैं अपना certifications लिख सकती हूँ. If you can see a template and visualize where it fits your write up, इसमें मैं कहाँ क्या लिख सकती हूँ, अगर वो होता है तो वो template select करके you move on with it. So ऐसे ही नहीं कि हाँ ये template अच्छा लग रहा है मैंने उठा लिया. Template मेरे प्रोफाइल के साथ मैच होता है कि वो देखना जरूरी है. Okay. उसके बाद are some details that you can make even when you have a resume builder. Okay, these are some things that I have personally observed. A lot of people make mistakes, so please be mindful over here. Number one is all caps. Okay, this is writing everything in capital letters. ठीक है, हमें कोई एक बुलेट पॉइंट कुछ एक 2-3 वर्ड्स को हाईलाइट करना है, तो उनको हाईलाइट करने के लिए हम क्या करते हैं, वो पूरे 2-3 वर्ड्स ही कैपिटल में लिखते हैं. Made cold call for 40 plus clients. Okay, so वो cold call 40 plus clients को हम लोग अगर all caps में लिखेंगे वो highlight जरूर होगा, but then all caps is internet for yelling में चिल्लाना, right? So if you have everything written in all capital, avoid that. Yes, please mute yourself. Thank you. So all caps is not acceptable even when you're applying for jobs and you're sending an email to your potential employer that please take a look at my resume, something like that. Do not write anything in all caps. Second is wall of text, because when we type something बीच में वो space देना हम भूल जाते हैं, right? 3-4 वर्ड्स वो ऐसे ही साथ में आ जाते हैं. सो अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि वो वर्ड के बीच में प्रॉपर स्पेस देना है. Here I'll suggest an application or a Chrome extension called Grammarly. I'm sure a lot of you must have heard it on YouTube also. I mean, YouTube पे उसके ads काफी आते रहते हैं. So it's a free extension. उस पे whatever you type on internet, whatever you type on your laptop, it will correct your grammar. So you can use that extension, and when you're writing anything on your resume, you'll know whether it's grammatically correct and ये सब mistake तो नहीं है. So that's a very useful tool that you can use. Bright color text, yes, a lot of time we want to highlight something and then हम लोग उसको coloring तो कर देते हैं, but then हम लोग ये ध्यान नहीं देते हैं कि वो color कौन सा है. If I choose yellow color or any bright color, वो हाइड नहीं होगा because लैपटॉप पे तो वो ठीक लगता है, but प्रिंट आउट के बाद वो बहुत फेड आउट हो जाएगा. So again, something to just keep in mind. This is common sense, but then हम resume बनाते समय इतनी जल्दी में रहते हैं कि हम लोग इतना ध्यान नहीं देते. So just take a screenshot of this, and when you make your resume, just go through about this final points, whether all these are correct or not. The last one is bold, italize, or underline. So these are the 3 options that you get to highlight particular word on your resume. Okay. So let's say तुमने रेज्यूमे बना दिया एंड उसमें कुछ कंटेंट लिखा है, एंड देन तुम्हें उसमें कुछ हाईलाइट करना है. अगेन सेम एग्जांपल, मेड cold calls for 40+ clients. Okay, the best way to do here is to bold it. Okay, I'll either bold 40+ clients, या तो फिर मैं cold calls को bold करूंगी, मैं पूरा सेंटेंस को bold नहीं करूंगी. Okay, पूरे एक पेज के रेज्यूमे में not more than 4 to 5 words should be bold. That's the thumb rule. Okay, because अगर कई जगह पे हम क्या करते हैं, रेज्यूमे में हर एक बुलेट पॉइंट पे हम कुछ बोल्ड कर देते हैं ये सोच के कि ये बुलेट पॉइंट में ये 4 वर्ड इंपॉर्टेंट है, ये बुलेट पॉइंट में ये 4 वर्ड इंपॉर्टेंट है. But when you take a print out and to look at a resume and you give a 10-second glance, this is a recruiter's rule. They just look at your resume for 10 seconds and decide whether they want to read your resume or not. So 10 seconds में they just get an overview. 1-2 word पढ़ेंगे ऊपर से कि ठीक है क्या क्या है, and उसमें just 4-5 word bullet 4-5 word अगर bold हुए हुए रहेंगे तो वो लोग वो 5 word पढ़ेंगे. अगर हर bullet point में हर word bold है तो वो कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ेंगे. So जो हमारा इंटेंशन था 1-2 वर्ड्स को बोल्ड करके उसको हाईलाइट करने का, वो इंटेंशन चला जाता है, राइट? So make what's the best way to highlight anything on your resume, but not too much. Do not overuse it. Okay. Second thing that you want to highlight, it's just a secondary highlight in that word. Then you can italize it, and underline is something that I personally don't prefer. थोड़ा सा वो clumsy लगता है कभी कभार. So मैं avoid करती हूँ underline. Only for headings you can opt that. वरना once you can do that and see whether it is looking aesthetically right or not. Okay. Any doubts so far? Should we move ahead? Okay.
I don't think I have any questions on the messages.
You can move ahead.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is the major part of this entire session that I want to contain. What do I mention on my resume? Okay, because when you start writing, यही question रहता है. For freshers, it is मैंने कुछ किया ही नहीं है, क्या लिखूं? And for experienced people, it is like इतना सब किया है कि मैं लिखूं क्या, समझ में नहीं आता है. Okay, and what you mention on your resume is how your resume would be different, because नहीं तो formatting तो सब same कर सकते हैं, structure सबका same होता है. It's the words, it's what you choose to write on your resume. इसमें one thing that you need to keep in mind is ऐसा कुछ rule नहीं है कि resume में ये mention होना ही चाहिए, ये इसी way में mention होना चाहिए, ये इसी way में mention होना चाहिए. It is left to your creativity to put whatever you want to put and let your employer perceive the way he wants to perceive it. Okay, for example, Instagram profile. Okay, it's up to you what you want to put on your Instagram. Okay, you want to put your personal pictures, you want to put good quotes, or you want to put khane ke photographs. It's up to you. Okay, how people would perceive it is also up to them. Some people would really like your Instagram profile because वो पूरा खाने के फोटो से भरा हुआ है, whereas some people would not like it. Okay, like कि क्या पूरा हमेशा खाने के फोटोज डालते रहती है. So the same thing is with the resume also. Whatever you put there, it is left for employer to perceive the way they want to. But there is something called as professionalism. Okay, जैसे खाने पीने के photos, it's up to you. Some people will like it, some people won't like it, but it will always be unprofessional to put it unless you are a professional food blogger. If you're in a corporate job, you're an IT engineer, you're a pharmacist, and you keep putting about photos about what you ate, it's just not going to be professionally right. Okay, so यहाँ पे वो professionally right है कि नहीं वो समझना जरूरी है. बाकी क्या डालना है क्या नहीं डालना है, it's up to you. So I had received some questions like education में tabular format होना जरूरी है कि नहीं. It's up to you. Okay, whether you write it in a tabular format, whether you write it in a bullet points, it's absolutely up to you. But यहाँ पे होता क्या है, especially for a fresher. Okay, interviewer is going to hire you because you have a particular degree. I'm going to hire you because you have done B Farm or you have done M Farm. I'm going to hire you because you have done a digital marketing course. Okay, so whatever it is, my hiring decision is based on your academic qualification, what degree you have, what course you have done. You want to highlight your education profile, right? So the first thing that that a recruiter should see on your resume is your academic profile, and us time pe it is better to put in a tabular format, right? But when I say tabular format, हम लोग क्या करते हैं, उसको grid lines के साथ कर देते हैं, right? We put lines and then we put it in a table and then we put it on our resume. इसमें क्या हो जाता है, वो space बहुत ज़्यादा लेता है and it takes lot of space basically. तो आधा resume तो उसी में चला जाता है. तो इसमें what I usually suggest is कि उसको tabular format में लिखो, but then lines मत रखो बीच. Just tabular format so that it is easy to see. One look may I see your academic profile very clearly. Whereas for people who already have 1 or 2 years of work experience, recruiter ka hiring decision would not be based on your academic qualification, it would be based on your past work experience. So usme your academic profile can go at the bottom side mein 2-3 bullet point mein likh diya, so that is fine. Okay, so again you want to understand कि मेरे को recruiter को सबसे पहले क्या बताना है. Why should he hire me? That's the major question that you need to answer through your resume. Should he hire you because you're an engineer, or should he hire you because you've worked for 2 years in the same industry, in the same field, right? So make sure of that and then put accordingly on your resume. Okay, these are some of the points that you can put on your resume. One is name, title and contact information. So it's very obvious, name and contact information सब लोग लिखते ही हैं. इसमें कई लोग क्या करते हैं, अपना contact information में put their religion, they put their nationality, they put their gender, marital status. So all these things are irrelevant. Okay, resume पे सिर्फ वही चीज होनी चाहिए जिसके basis पे